You need to be 100% afraid of the police. You hide, but if they find you, you shouldn't say anything. That feeling of panic, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I do all the work that people don't like to do. There are people who don't like to do certain jobs because they think they're dirty. Like housework. You have to clean a house of its dirt. Vacuum, clean the toilet. That work is only done by people like us, foreigners, with or without a legal status, not people from here. Let's be honest. For them, it's a dirty job. For us, it's a way of making a living.
Pas les gens d'ici. Parce que maintenant, c'est vrai, il faut reconnaître que ça, pour eux, c'est un boulot sale. Mais pour nous, non. C'est une manière de vivre et gagner l'argent. Et la plupart des gens...
Most people don't like to know that we are illegal immigrants. They think we're normal.
Entre guillemets, normal. If
I had the courage to come here, it was only to find a better way of life for my children. Because the situation in my country is difficult. With 3 children, there are times when you don't have enough money to feed them, to give them a glass of milk, a life of dignity. So you take the risk to come here and put up with the humiliations, because you do suffer. You don't speak the language. You find yourself among dishonest people, people who want to make you work for free, or who don't pay the right amount. Once I was here, I learned that wherever you go, people do have some rights. I have always fought for my children. There were days when I was out from 7 in the morning till 7 at night, looking for help, so that people would listen to us, to get out of the dark where we were hiding, because nobody knows that you are there. At my children's school, you don't feel illegal. No one discriminated against me. There was not a single moment of racism. At school, you are made to feel welcome, just like everyone else. Even in the parent-teacher meetings, I always felt like the others. Always respect. Mrs. Valencia. At first, I didn't speak to the children about our situation. I didn't want them to suffer, because they had already suffered a lot in Ecuador without their parents. But straight away, the school psychologist told me that my children had problems, psychological problems. My children did not understand at first what being illegal meant. Because of all that, we began the process of trying to get a humanitarian permit. And a few years later, the authorities agreed to it. They did not do it collectively. They looked at it case by case. They started to make some regularizations. After I got my permit, I was able to rent an apartment in my own name. I was able to get a new job with a proper salary, not like before. Now things are much better. I'm able to survive on what I earn from my work. I'm well paid. I have holidays. I'm proud. Because even as a cleaning woman, you manage to give your children a better life. And the things that my country did not give me, this country has. Now at the age of 44, I feel like a lady. I feel recognized. And with everything I did to get my permit, I feel like a person who deserves to be here, just like anyone else. To me, it's a beautiful country.
Et depuis que j'ai eu le permis,
And
j'ai
since I've
jamais eu de
received my
contrôle.
papers, I've never had a police check.
Après de tous les cauchemars qu'on a
After
vécu,
all the nightmares we've
maintenant,
gone
on vit
through,
une vie normale
now we live a
et
normal
nous,
life
heureuse.
and we are happy.
Et toute
I would like
sa
everyone to
fierté que je
experience the
suis
pride
et
and
sa-
joy I now
sa
have.
joie que j'ai maintenant, j'aimerais
People
que tout le
elsewhere
monde la voie.
too, because I'm not just thinking about
Même pour les gens
myself.
que je-
I think
qui sont
everyone
ailleurs.
has their rights and
Parce que je suis pas
responsibilities.
égoïste, je
And if
pense
there
que
are
tout le
people
monde
who
il a
deserve
ses
it,
droits.
then why not?
Et ses devoirs aussi. Et si c'est des gens qui les méritent, pourquoi pas?